It is 6:30 and I've already had my celery juice, and now before I go record some YouTube videos, I'm going to drink my spinach and cucumber juice. So it'll be probably about an hour and a half before I actually have my breakfast. But I do have my water jug with me, so I will be drinking water throughout, this next hour or so until breakfast, making sure I'm nice and hydrated, and I'll see you at breakfast. Okay, it is 8 o'clock. I just got done doing the recording that I wanted to do today for some YouTube videos, and now it is breakfast time, and I am pretty hungry, not gonna lie. So let's go see what we're gonna have for breakfast. All right, look at this wall of green that's in this refrigerator. Love. And right here, this is what I'm going for breakfast. It's kind of hard to record and use one hand to get out this massive watermelon. Oh God, it's heavy. Hot dang it. Come on. Literally so hard to record and try to do things. I need a camera person who just follow me around. Okay, here's my watermelon. Yay! And look who decided to join us. Oh, hello, Mr. Bear. Hello, are you having a good day? Are you having a good day so far? So I eat whole fresh fruit all throughout the day for breakfast, for lunch, for snacks in between, and then for dinner, that's when I will have my cooked meal with my potatoes, starchy vegetables, my leafy greens, and all of that. So if you are just starting out on this lifestyle and eating only fruit until dinner sounds too overwhelming or just too hard to do, too hard to stick with, honestly, maybe you live in an area where it's hard to get fresh fruit. Maybe you just don't have the budget for that right now. That's totally fine. I don't want that to stop you from at least taking an action, a step in the right direction. So if eating fruit all throughout the day is too much, just have whole fresh fruit for breakfast like I'm doing now. Just eat fruit for breakfast. Eat only whole fresh fruit until lunch. And then once lunch rolls around, if you want to start to include, a leafy green salad along with some cooked potatoes or some squash or something like that, and then you might have more starchy vegetables for dinner. So you can kind of start to incorporate your cooked foods starting around lunch and kind of go from there. And also, I know that I had green juices this morning, but you don't have to do that if you're not feeling it. You can just wake up first thing in the morning, drink a nice big glass of water, and then you might want to start your morning off with a really water-rich fruit like watermelon or something. But it doesn't have to be watermelon, it can be any fruit that you choose. And then have that fruit until lunch. And then starting at lunch from that point onward, you might want to start to include your starchy vegetables and your cooked foods and things like that. And so you can start to incorporate the lifestyle in that way. And then you might go a month or 2 or 3 like that, and you might start to push the time that you have fruit back further and further. So instead of starting to have cooked food around lunch, you might wait till 2 or 3 o'clock, and then eventually you'll wait until dinner and you'll just have fruit all throughout the day. You can kind of work around it like that. So that's just a little pro tip for you to help you get started on this lifestyle without it feeling so overwhelming. You can just kind of take a baby step in the right direction. Nothing makes me happier than cutting up a watermelon and it just being beautiful and red and juicy. The best. Because there's also times I cut up a watermelon and it's this pale pink color and I'm I know it's gonna not be a very good watermelon, but this one is one of the best of the year so far. So good. Delicious. Here's my watermelon. That is the finished product. So I definitely nailed that watermelon, but I had to go change jackets because I get really freezing when I eat cold watermelon out of the fridge. I get so cold. So I had to put on a nice big comfy jacket to get me nice and warm. So now I finished breakfast. So I'm gonna go edit the 2 YouTube videos that I just filmed. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. So let's give Bear some watermelon. Wait. Bear. Okay, good boy. So obedient. Good boy. He just kind of gets the last little bits of whatever's left over in there. I think that's enough there. I think that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Oh my God. Okay, okay. Oh. I swear, this dog loves food more than any other dog I've ever met. I know I just said that I am gonna go edit my videos, and I am, but first I'm actually gonna have some supplements first. That was a lot of supplements. All right, now we're gonna finish it off with some zinc. Hopefully I won't get it on myself, because I feel like every time I take zinc, I just like get it all over myself. Now, I'm gonna go edit. So I had some mango left over from yesterday, so I didn't eat all of the mango that I had left over. So here is this bowl of mango. I'd say it's about 2 cups. 2 cups of mango right there. So I'm gonna finish off this mango. But I can tell you right now, this is not gonna be enough for me for dinner, for lunch. So I'm gonna finish this off, and then I don't know what I'm gonna have. Probably more mango, because mango is freaking delicious. And like fall is fast approaching, and I won't have mangoes anymore. So sad. Okay, I'm gonna finish this off, eat some mangoes, and I'll see you in a second. And I actually just thought of another little pro tip for you. So these mangoes are cold because I just got them out of the fridge. I have noticed that whenever I put my fruit in the fridge, particularly like mangoes and pineapple, things like that, whenever I put them in the fridge and they get nice and cold, they taste sweeter like the next day. I don't know if it has to do with the cold or if it's the fact that they're being exposed to oxygen for a longer period of time, but they get sweeter. So if you have like some mangoes or maybe some pineapple or something like that, and it's just, you know, ripen it as much as you can on the counter, but then once it gets to like its peak ripeness, go ahead and cut it up, and if it's still not as sweet as you want it to be, go ahead and put it in a container and then put it in the refrigerator, and then like wait until the next day. It'll be nice and cold, and it will have been exposed to that oxygen for a period of time, and it will more than likely be sweeter. So like these are sweeter now than they were yesterday. I don't know the science behind it, I just know that it works, and it just makes your fruit like that much more delicious. It's so good. Like, I feel like I'm eating candy. Like watermelon has a very close competition with these Kent mangoes right now. All right, let's see which one's gonna be the most ripe here. These are, oh yeah, these are pretty wrinkly. I think those definitely, those are kind of wrinkly too. I try to get the ones that are like firm. I mean, not firm, sorry. I try to get the ones that are like soft and like wrinkly, like this one. I don't know, I think I'm just gonna go with this box. Yeah, let's take this one. Honestly, I'm surprised that I'm even wearing a jacket right now. Like I was chilled from eating that watermelon earlier, and so I have on this blue jean jacket, but it's like pretty hot. Like, just to give you an example, the feels like temperature is 106 outside right now. So it's hot outside. And inside the house is like 81. It's 81 inside of this house right now. Like, pretty warm. I think I'm just wearing this jacket. No, Bear, no. Did you see him just come up here and try to get like a bite of this mango? I think I'm just chilled from that watermelon earlier. I don't waste any of this mango. Like, if there's a little bit of mango on here, I'm gonna eat it. Perfection. Dang it. You know what I just realized? I'm cutting this mango up on the wrong side of the cutting board. So I have this wooden cutting board, and on the flat side, I cut up like the onions and the garlic and stuff for dinner. And then on the other side, that's where I cut up my fruit. That way I don't get like the onion garlic flavor on the fruit. And I forgot to do that, so back up. We have to just put everything to a halt and start this process over. There's literally nothing worse than going to eat your like sweet juicy fruit and then having like the aftertaste of garlic and onion. It's disgusting. All right, so let me just start over and I'll see you in a second. No, Bear, no, no, Bear, Bear, no. Okay, I'm back. You see what I'm talking about? This side of the cutting board, it has like this, like these ridges, and so it catches all of the juice from the fruit. And so this is the fruit side of the cutting board, and the flat side is the like garlic and onion side. I'm just gonna do only one more because I already had, you know, that mango left over from earlier, and so I don't wanna make more than I can eat here. So let's just do one more. Oh look, this mango kind of matches my shirt, I just realized. All right, so here's my bowl of mangoes. This is like round 2, so I already had those leftover ones, and now this is just 2 mangoes in this bowl here. So I'm gonna finish this off, and I'll get back to editing. I'm sure after this video I'll start finishing that editing that I was doing earlier. Wrong bite. God, I hate when that happens. Dog hair. And here's my little workstation, and look at this cute little plant on my desk. I love having greenery around me. Like it makes me happy. Okay, full disclosure, I just spent time cutting up that pineapple, recording the whole thing, and I took a couple bites of it, and it is like pretty sour, which is really unfortunate because it looked really nice. Like, looked nice and yellow. I thought it was gonna be a really good pineapple, but it's not. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna keep this in the fridge and let it kind of oxidize and get kind of cool in the fridge, and maybe tomorrow it'll be better. But I am not gonna eat this right now. I'm thinking for a snack, maybe grapes instead. So I'm gonna go get some grapes. Okay, so bad news. There's not that many grapes. Like, this is like nothing. Do you see that? There's like hardly any grapes in here. And then I'm actually gonna go cut me up probably another mango, because the mangoes are really good right now and they're really ripe. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat me another mango. I'm just gonna finish off these grapes, then eat a mango. Now it is time for a workout. Today I worked my back and biceps. I'm not gonna go into too much detail here because I'll probably just make this like its whole separate video for my workout. And after my workout for dinner, I decided to have a potato curry soup. So there's my curry potato soup, and I did not eat all of that soup. I would say I had about 3/4 of that soup, and then I had a big leafy green salad as well. If you like this video, click the video on the screen. This is another video that I think you might like, and I'll see you there.